A lot of magicians likes to wear hats, and I'm one of them, I confess. I'm not wearing one of those old school, nowadays almost cliche top hats, unless I'm performing at a theater where that character is supposed to wear a top hat. That has happened, I do confess that. But every day, when I'm out as a civilian or as a magician, I do like to wear a cowboy hat. So I would like to discuss some hat etiquette. Hat etiquette? Isn't that a tongue twister? So, let's get back to the hat before I lose my tongue completely. If that hat has one of those bands around it, that band might have some kind of brand on knot or something on one of the sides. That brand, that knot, should be worn on your left side. This is very important. The left side. So remember that. Okay, and now to the etiquette of the whole thing. When you sit down at a table, you usually remove your hat and then you place it upside down. This is according to old superstition, maybe a little bit, because the luck isn't supposed to run out of the hat. But that is the proper way to put down a hat at the table. But it depends on what kind of table it is. If it's like a formal dinner or something, then it might be appropriate to take it off. But if you're sitting outside and maybe having a barbecue or something, no problem wearing a hat. And when removing a hat, you never throw it. And the best way to put it away is to hang it on a hook. That is the most proper way. So if you don't have a hook, place it upside down on the table. Also, if you go into a holy place, like a church, you always remove your hat when you enter. Of course, at weddings and so on. And also, if the national anthem is playing, you usually take off your hat and you can hold it over your chest, over your heart, and show some proper respect for your country, for the flag. And also, if you're outside walking with your hat and you meet someone and want to greet them, you can slightly tip your hat towards them, and then you just take your usually it's your right hand, and you place your thumb and your index finger on the top of the brim or the front of the brim of the hat, and you tip your head, you nod your head towards that person with sort of that hand and hat motion following the nod. And when you greet someone, you could also remove your hat at the same time as you greet them, depending on how familiar you are with them and how formal the greeting is. That is some basic hat etiquette. So I hope you learned something. I hope you wear an awesome hat, no matter if it's a cowboy hat, a newsboy cap, or whatever it might be. Thank you for listening.